You know, in our world, we're pretty much always switched on. It's exhausting, right? But what if I told you there was a way to access this incredibly deep, healing rest whenever you needed it? Well, today, we're going to talk about Yoga Nidra, and it's not about crazy pretzel poses. It's all about the science of a profound, conscious relaxation. So, let's dive in.
Okay, so think of your body's operating system as having two main modes, kind of like a seesaw. On one side, you've got your stress response, your sympathetic nervous system. That's your fight or flight gear. For most of us, this is where we live. High cortisol, heart racing, muscles tight. But on the other side of that seesaw, there's the relaxation response, the parasympathetic system. This is your rest and digest mode. This is where all the good stuff happens. Your body starts to repair itself, blood pressure drops. It's the real healing zone. The big problem is, our modern lives have us basically stuck on the stress side of that seesaw.
But what if you could just reach over and manually flip that switch? What if you could consciously tell your body, hey, that's enough stress for now. It's time to chill out and repair. Well, guess what? You can.
And that manual override, that switch, is a practice that guides you into this really fascinating place, a state of mind that's somewhere right in between being fully awake and being fast asleep.
It's called Yoga Nidra, which literally means yogic sleep. Now, the two most important words there are conscious deep sleep. See, this isn't just about taking a nap. The whole point is to keep your mind aware while your body sinks into the deepest rest possible. You're intentionally flipping that switch over to your natural relaxation response.
So, how in the world does this actually work? Well, it's all about your brainwaves. The practice is basically a guided tour for your brain, taking it from that frantic, stressed-out, everyday state down into the depths of some serious healing.
We spend almost all of our waking hours right here, in beta. This is your thinking, planning, problem-solving, worrying mind. It's active, it's logical, and yeah, it's pretty often stressed out.
The very first step down from all that busyness is into alpha waves. Just think of this as the bridge to relaxation. You know that feeling when you finally sit down at the end of the day and close your eyes? That's alpha. It's a state of calm, light meditation.
Now, if you go a little deeper, you drop into the theta state. This is the creative zone. It's where deep meditation happens, it's where you dream, and here's what's really cool. This is where your subconscious mind becomes way more accessible.
And finally, we get to delta waves. This is the holy grail of rest. We're talking deep, dreamless sleep. This is where your body does its most profound work. Physical healing, cellular repair, all the heavy lifting. This is the destination.
But here is the absolute game changer. In normal sleep, you're completely out of it in delta. You're unconscious. The incredible skill of Yoga Nidra is that it teaches you to hover right on the edge of that state, to keep your awareness turned on, while your body gets all the benefits of that deep, restorative sleep.
And get this is the payoff. Practitioners and studies often report that just 1 hour of Yoga Nidra can feel as restorative as 3 or even 4 hours of regular sleep. Why? Because you're basically bypassing all the restless tossing and turning and dreaming and going straight to that physiological reset button. It's incredibly efficient.
Now, I know this might sound complicated with all the brainwave talk, but the actual mechanics of the practice are surprisingly simple. So let's break down how you actually do it.
At its core, the main technique is a guided body scan. That's it. You just lie down, get super comfortable, and listen to a voice that guides your attention around your body, to your right big toe, your left pinky finger, your right shoulder blade, and so on. By methodically moving your awareness like this, you're giving your thinking mind a simple job to do. And because it's occupied, it doesn't have the bandwidth to spin out with stressful thoughts. It just quiets down.
And there's one other really cool element that separates this from just being a guided nap. It's something called a sankalpa, which is basically an intention. It's a short, positive statement that you plant in your mind when you're in that deeply relaxed state. Because your mind is so incredibly receptive down in those theta and delta states, it's like planting a seed in the most fertile soil. That intention can really take root in your subconscious mind and help shift old patterns.
But honestly, the benefits go so much deeper than just relaxation. As you practice more, you start moving from just the physical benefits into this whole realm of really profound personal insight.
In yogic philosophy, they see us as having 5 layers of being, called koshas, kind of like a Russian doll or an onion. And Yoga Nidra is designed to guide you through each layer. You start by relaxing the physical body, then you move to the energy in the breath. Then you quiet the mental chatter of the mind. And as you go deeper, you access this layer of wisdom, of being the silent witness. until you can rest at the very core of your being.
And the ultimate goal of the practice is to get a taste of a state called turiya, or the fourth state. We all know the first three states, right? Waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. Well, turiya is the silent background awareness that's there through all of them. It's like the movie screen that's always there, no matter what movie is playing on it.
And in this state of pure awareness, all the labels we carry around just dissolve. Your job title, your personal history, even your name, they don't apply here. All that's left is this raw, direct experience of just existing. The pure, simple feeling of, I am.
This can lead to this massive shift in your identity, which this quote just nails perfectly. You start to realize you're not the person who is stressed out. You're not even the person who is relaxing. You are the fundamental awareness, the space in which both stress and relaxation just happen to appear. And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. This whole practice isn't just about managing stress. It's about discovering this deep well of peace that's already inside you, totally independent of what's going on in your life. So the real question is, what happens when you learn how to rest not just your body, but your entire sense of self in that quiet, unchanging space?